see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
I live in a rural area and I am an electric and internet customer. One day I received a check in the mail and I didn't really realize what it was for. Something that I really didn't realize, that I was getting money back for the services that they give to me, which is nice. Being local, you don't really see that from bigger companies. 9 Star is different than others.
9 Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
All right, good evening, everybody, and welcome here to Randolph Southern High School here in Lynn, Indiana. We're getting ready for tonight's JV varsity doubleheader between the Eastern Hancock Royals and the Randolph Southern Rebels. Tonight, the Eastern Hancock JV comes into this game with a record of 6-1. They've been on a tear lately after losing their second game of the season to Westdale, or to New Pal, and then they've been on a tear since then. We're going to have starting lineups here in just a second, and then we will get underway with this game. So let's go ahead and walk through this here. Randolph Southern on the year. Oh, never mind. Now we're going to have starting lineups. Let me go back to that. So first here, starting lineups. We're going to start with the non-starters for the Royals. You have number 2, Parker Robertson, number 15, Miles Winnan, number 23, Brennan Trueblood, number 32, Elijah Eden. And here's the Royals. Starters, number 1, Luke Lewis. They're taking a long time on the starters here. Number 32, Gavin Jenkins. Number 11 is Caleb Rutherford. Number 10 is Zach Stevens. And number 43 is Ethan Carter. The Royals are coached by Mr. Joe Paxton. For Randolph Southern here, they're going to go through the non-starters again. We're going to go through.
Number 12, Sam York.
I think they only have 2.
Number 50, Brett Southwood. And number 55, Lane Kugel. And now for your starters.
All right, here's the starters for the Rebels.
A 6'1" sophomore wearing number 20.
Number 20 is 6'1" sophomore Mealy Oxkin.
Another guard position, 5'10" sophomore wearing number 14, Jackson Wolfel.
Number 14, a 5'10" sophomore Jackson Wolfel.
Position, 5'10" sophomore wearing number 42, Garrett Rodehamel.
Number 42, Garrett Rodehammer.
Another guard position, 5'10" sophomore wearing number 4, Braden Austin.
And number 4, Braden Austin. Nope, one more.
5'11"
Number 34, Kyron Pegg.
And your Rebels are coached by Cody Wolfel. Tonight's officials are Rex Clinton and Royce Cook. Good luck to both teams.
So Pegg and Carter getting ready to jump. Carter gets it and tips it back to Lewis, and we're underway here. Luke Lewis over to Rutherford here. 2-3 zone being employed by the Randolph Southern Rebels. Lewis drives to his right over there. Nice dump off there from Ethan Carter, but Jenkins can't finish. And Rodhamel will get the rebound there. Austin with the ball, gets it over here to Wolfel. Oskin now with it. Back to Wolfel. He's cut off. Now Austin uses the screen, drives to the right. Gets cut off there by Rutherford. He spins. Oh, they're going to get a foul on Caleb Rutherford. I thought that he picked up his foot, but foul goes on Caleb anyway. So inbound play here for the Rebels. They get it into Oskin there in the corner, and he travels with it. So Royal ball now. They're going back the other way. They get a little Gavin Jenkins in the high post, and then Ethan Carter running the baseline here for the Royals. Stevens can't get it in. They're doing a nice job dropping, trying to avoid getting it to Jenkins. Stevens for deep three, airballs it. Jenkins with the offensive rebound. Now it goes over to Lewis. Lewis's pass tipped away. It's out of bounds and stays with the Royals. I don't know if Jenkins gets that rebound or Rutherford. Jenkins tipped it to Rutherford, but I like the hustle from Gavin Jenkins there. Stevens gets it into Caleb. They lost him there in the corner. Caleb Rutherford's three off the mark. Offensive rebound goes to Jenkins. They swing it back around. Now Stevens, another corner three from Zach Stevens off the mark. Rebounded there by Rothamel. Drive there by Wolfel, gets cut off. Gets it back up top to Austin. They swing it around to Pegg in the far corner. Still 0-0 here. 5:22 left in the first quarter of the JV game. Austin will take the three. He's off the mark. Offensive rebound there by Rothamel, and he's got 3 rebounds already. And they throw it right away. Eastern Hancock ball. 5:11 to go here in the first quarter. Nobody's found the basket yet. Royals have had at least 4 looks at 3 and haven't been able to connect. Lewis drives to Rutherford. In there, nice entry pass to Jenkins. Jenkins nearly traveled with it, but saves it. Swinging around to Stevens, back up top to Lewis. I think Jenkins, if you look over his other shoulder, has a little bit of an alley there, but keeps looking over the wrong shoulder. Carter with the short jumper, no. And then Carter's going to pick up the foul going for the loose ball. He just knocked over Rodhamel. So now a little full court pressure here from the Royals. Oskin gets into Austin. Lewis is going to get called for the foul there. Coach Paxton's just telling Luke, just cut him off and quit running with him and get in front of him and cut off that path down the court. But Lewis just kind of rode him as he went and picked up the foul. So 3 team fouls here for the Royals. Rebels get it into Austin. Austin uses the screen from Rodhamel. Gets it into the corner to Oskin. His hesitation nearly, Coach Paxton wanting to push off, and there he got it. Oskin called for the offensive foul. He was getting that left hand out there and kind of stiff arming the defender. So 4 fouls, no points so far in the game. 4.5 minutes left here in the first. They swing it, they get it to Rutherford. Wide open 3 from the corner. Boom. Caleb Rutherford drills the 3 and gets everybody on the board here. We don't have to look at all zeros anymore. Wolfel with it. Working on Rutherford, lost the handle. Gets it up to Austin. Austin gets the screen from Wolfel. He drives in, gets cut off there. They swing it around to Pegg. Pegg hands off to Austin. Back up top to Wolfel. He drives. Good hands there by Rutherford to knock it away. He pulls up. No. Ethan Carter with the defensive rebound. Lewis running with it, gets it to Stevens. Coach Paxton is not happy right now. We're not seeing stuff. Nice play there, though.
Basket's good. By Ethan Carter.
Ethan Carter with the basket, assisted by Gavin Jenkins. See if we got any of that on the replay here.
Second. Team second. And for the Royals,
Just the finish.
23, Elijah Eden. And then for the Rebels, number 12.
So that foul went on Oskin. Carter will go to the line to have a chance to make it a 6-point lead here for the Royals. Elijah Eden checked in for Stevens there. No good. Good offensive rebound. Oh, Jenkins with the offensive rebound, then he stepped out of bounds. Tough that play there for Gavin Jenkins. So 5-0 still here in favor of the Royals. 3.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Austin with the ball, guarded by Lewis. Flips it over to Sam York, who just checked in for Oskin there. Austin with it again. Gets around the screen, gets it up top to Wolfel. Up to York at the volleyball line. That one's stolen away by Jenkins. Gavin Jenkins, oh, can't hit the layup. Eden was there for the hustle, but gets knocked out of bounds, and it'll go to the Rebels. Again, 5-0 here. Eastern Hancock lead. 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. Rutherford with the steal. Kicks it over to Lewis. Back out to Caleb Rutherford. He gets to Gavin Jenkins. 15-footer from Jenkins. No good. Rebounded by Braden Austin. Austin uses the screen there. Gets cut off by Carter. Gets it over here to Pegg. Up to York on the far side. On the wing there to Wolfel. Drives to the left hand, kicks to York. York gets cut off on his drive. 2.5 minutes to play, Eastern by 5. Coach Paxton wanting a 5-second call here, but the official's not counting. Even though Lewis had his hand, was touching Austin with it. Oh, Jenkins comes over. Thought he had a clean block. Let's see it on the replay here.
Fouls on the Royals, number 32, Gavin Jenkins.
That'll look clean to me.
His first, team's fourth. Braden Austin at the line for 2.
See it one more time. See if it plays better this time with the. I thought he had it. Free throw rolls in for Austin.
And for the Royals, number 21, Brandon Trueblood.
Second one's on the way. Also good. Cuts the lead down to 3, 5-2. Brennan Trueblood checked in for Ethan Carter there. Rutherford with it. 2:08 on the clock. They just leave him alone in the corner, and Caleb's going to shoot it off the mark. Tipped around, and Luke Lewis with the offensive rebound. He drives, kicks out to Eden on the wing. Eden swings it over to Rutherford. Now to Youngblood in the short corner. Kicks it over to Luke Lewis. High arcing three is no good. Pulled down there by Pegg. We've been close. We just can't get those shots to fall. We've had some really good looks from three, but we've only hit one of them. Jenkins cuts off the drive there. York gets, I'm going to say he got pushed out of bounds there by Eden. And that is going to put the Randolph Southern Rebels in the bonus.
Fouls on the Royals, number 23.
So that's going to put Sam York at the line to shoot 2.
Team's fifth.
Minute 37 to go
Sam York at the
here in the first quarter. Sam York missed everything on the first. Second free throw for York on the way, no good. Offensive rebound there by Wolfel, but he throws it away. Steal there by Lewis. Lewis is going to go all the way by himself, puts it up too hard, and Sam York with the rebound, but Elijah Eden pulls it away from him. Eden's shot no good. Rebound finally brought in by Trueblood. Minute 18 on the clock here. Trueblood in the short corner. They swing it around to Eden. He's going to drive. put up the floater, and Elijah Eden with his first points of the game gives Eastern Hancock back a 5-point lead, 7-2. Wolfville got away from Rutherford. Rutherford, though, pokes it away out of bounds, and it'll stay here with the Rebels. 59.3 on the clock. So Peg to inbound, gets it into Roadhammer, or Roadhamel. To York to Austin. Austin guarded by Lewis. Lewis doing a really nice job keeping Austin in front. Peg now with the ball in the corner. Poked away by Jenkins. Jenkins has got it. Tries to, late pass there to Eden. I don't know if he needed that. Let's check the yeah, it looks like he did travel with it there. So, travel there by Caleb Rutherford. Going to give the ball right back to the Rebels with 35 seconds on the clock. You're listening to the Eastern Hancock Sports Network.
We'll see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
All righty, folks. Eastern Hancock back with the 5-point lead. 35 seconds left here in the first quarter of this JV game. Austin with the ball for the Rebels. And Luke Lewis is going to get called for another foul there. And Luke just picked up his second. And Coach Paxton's telling Luke, you got to get in front of him. You're playing great defense, but you're just not moving your feet quite good enough there. So Luke picks up his second foul. And that's going to put Austin to the line to shoot 2 more here. Austin hits the first. And the second. 7-4, Eastern Hancock lead, under 30 seconds to go here. Rutherford to Eden, to Trueblood in the short corner, back to Eden. One extra pass there, Stevens. Oh, he had it, Trueblood inside, but I think he's holding for the last shot here. 14 on the clock. Rutherford gets it to Jenkins, Jenkins to Trueblood. Trueblood lays it up and in for 2. And Brennan Trueblood gives the Eastern Hancock Royals a 5-point lead again here. Peg with 2 seconds is not going to get a shot off. And so the score at the end of the first quarter, Eastern Hancock 9, Randolph Southern 4. You're listening to the Eastern Hancock Sports Network.
Car that sparkling clean shine it deserves. Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
All right, folks, we're back. We're having some tripod issues, so we apologize. It's not our fault. The tripod is moving on its own. Apparently, it's a magical tripod. So if you're seeing something and all of a sudden it moves on its own, that's what's happening. So start of the second quarter here. Eastern Hancock leads 9-4 over the Rebels of Randolph Southern. Gavin Jenkins has been everywhere deflecting passes. I bet he's got 5 deflections already. That one doesn't pay off in terms of a turnover, but his hustle has been really nice here tonight. So again, Rebels inbound the ball. If I can get one. 3 on the way short by Wolfel and rebounded by Trueblood. And looks like Roadhamel's going to get called for the foul.
Number 42, Garrett Rodehamel. His first, team's first.
So Eden with the ball over here, gets it over to Winnan. Swings it over to Stevens. He finds Miles Winnan. Kicks it all the way over to Stevens again. Stevens gets cut off up top to Miles. Miles drives, tries to throw it out to Eden and throws it away. Another turnover there from the Royals. This has just not been a cleanly played half of basketball here for the Royals. They get it into Roadhamel. He's doubled by Jenkins. Gets it back up top to Pegg. Swings it over to Austin. Austin with the fadeaway, no good. Rebounded by Gavin Jenkins. Get it. Eden's going to drive. And they're, we got the push. So that foul went on number 12, Sam York, his first, team's second.
And for the Rebels, number 20,
Mealy Oskin checks back in for York. Stevens in the corner with it. Cut off, gets it back up top to Eden, into Miles Winnan in the corner. Miles drives, 10-footer, rolls in. Miles Winnan with his first points. Eastern Hancock's lead is now 7, 11-4, and 5.5 to go here in the second quarter of this JV game. Stevens over here guarding Austin. Gets it to Oskin up at the logo. He's guarded by Eden. Oskin gets it over there to Austin finally. Austin to Pegg. Back up top with 5:15 on the clock. You see Austin with his back to the basket. He gets it finally over to Oskin to Pegg. Now to Austin in the corner. We're going to get a timeout on the court. So timeout here for the Rebels. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back after a word from these sponsors.
Attention car owners. Has your vehicle seen better days? Introducing Dents Automotive, your go-to solution for those unsightly dents and dings. Our expert technicians use state-of-the-art techniques to restore your car's beauty like magic. Whether it's a minor ding or a pesky dent, we've got you covered. With years of experience and a passion for perfection, we'll have your car looking like new in no time. Don't let dents cramp your style. Visit Dents Automotive today and drive away with a smile. Your car deserves the best. Dents Automotive, where excellence meets restoration.
We want to thank our sponsors at Dents Automotive. They sponsor our Dents Automotive pregame show before the varsity game. I want to thank them for all their support throughout this year. So again, Eastern Hancock now with a 7-point lead on what has really been a pretty ugly game, if we're being perfectly honest. It'd be Randolph Southern ball here, 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Pegg looking for somebody, finally hands it off to Oskin. We have Oskin and Austin. I may start calling them by their first names so we don't get them confused. That is Braden Austin right there with the ball, number 4. He is being absolutely hounded by Zach Stevens. Oh, he stepped on the line, but the official didn't see it. Gets Wolfel on the back cut. Wolfel shot no good. He missed everything, and Brennan Trueblood comes up with that rebound. Eastern by 7 here, 4.5 to go in the second quarter. Ethan Carter's going to check in at the next dead ball for the Royals. Miles rises up, no. Good hustle there by Brennan Trueblood to the offensive rebound. Jenkins is going to drive, go up hard with the left hand, and he got it. Gavin Jenkins now his first basket of the game. I love this because nobody for the Royals has scored more than 2 baskets. And an offensive foul there on Oskin. Millie Oskin with the offensive foul. That's his third, team's third. And he's going to come right back out. Sam York's going to go in. Ethan Carter replaced Brennan Trueblood there. So Miles Winnan running the point, gets it over there to Zach Stevens on the wing. They swing it over to the near side here to Caleb Rutherford. To Carter, back to Rutherford. His 3 up and over the top of the backboard. That was a good look. I liked how he went into Carter. Carter went right back out to him as soon as they collapsed on him. Got the wide open look there for Caleb Rutherford, but he just couldn't make it fall. 9-point Royal lead here. That ball nearly stolen away from Peg. Again, it was Gavin Jenkins with the active hands. They get it to Rotehamel in the middle. To Braden Austin. He'll drive with the left hand. Nothing there. They swing it around to Sam York. Now Austin working on Stevens. They're going to get a travel. Yep. Travel there on Austin. Good defense there from Stevens. Leads to another Rebel turnover. With 3:19 to go here in the first half. Royals still lead by 9. Stevens has the wide open 3. Too hard. Rebound fought for, and York lost it out of bounds. It'll stay here with the Royals. Elijah Eden's going to check in here for the Royals. He'll replace Gavin Jenkins. Jenkins has been playing really hard tonight. He's having himself a really nice game. Stevens finds Rutherford wide open in the corner 3. Caleb Rutherford buries another one, and the lead gets pushed up to 12. Or as they say here in the gym, Rutherford. Miles Winnan with the steal. He rises up and over, and Miles Winnan for 2 more. He's got his 4th point of the game, and the lead's now 14. Oh, and that one went off Austin's foot. That's going to stay with the Royals again. So Eastern Hancock all of a sudden dialing up the pressure and getting a couple of baskets in a row. And the Rebels are looking a little flustered here for Randolph Southern. Rutherford again for 3. Buries another one. He's got 9 here in the first half. York throws it up to Peg in the corner. Peg drives by Eden, but they're going to call Eden for the foul. Eden just didn't move his feet quite good enough there. If you're listening, you can communicate with us, talk to us in the chat, and let us know how everything looks and sounds. This is our first time ever streaming a game here from Lynn, Indiana. So, we're always curious how things look and make sure everything sounds okay and looks okay for you guys. Wolfel traveled with it again. He thought Austin was going one way. Austin went another, and another travel there from the Rebels. Lewis gets it to Rutherford. Skip pass over here to Stevens. Into the paint there. Miles Winnan just couldn't quite handle it, but ends up kicking it back out to Lewis. Rutherford will pull the trigger again for 3. No, Stevens with the offensive board. Nice hustle there by Zach Stevens. Miles Winnan drives. Fancy footwork there from Winnan. Let's see the replay of that one. Winnan gets through, gets a little step around, but couldn't quite get the finger roll to fall, but the foul did go on Rotehamel, so that'll be the 4th team foul on the Rebels, and Miles Winnan at the line to shoot a pair. Miles' first free throw is good. Brett Southwood comes in. He will replace Rotehamel. Miles will have one more free throw remaining here. Miles' second free throw on the way. Perfect. Peg. Oh, nearly stolen away by Rutherford, but Wolfel's going to push it up the court. He pushed off Stevens. I don't know which way they're going to call this. They're going to call Stevens with the foul. Yeah, Wolfel extended the arm there, but Stevens apparently didn't have position, so that's going to be only the second foul on the Royals this quarter. Only Stevens is first, so no harm done there. Wolfel drives, spin move, 12-footer off the back of the rim, no good, and Ethan Carter with the rebound. 1:43 left here in the second. Eastern Hancock leads by 19 in this JV game. Carter to Stevens, back to Rutherford. Lobs it into Carter. Nice extra pass over to Winnan. Miles Winnan with the basket, assisted by Ethan Carter there. That was a bullet of a pass there from Carter. So Miles with the basket. He'll go to the line to try to finish the old-fashioned three-point play. After that foul went on Peg. Miles swishes the free throw. And now it's a 22-point lead for the Eastern Hancock Royals. Oh, Stevens nearly one-handed that thing to steal it. Looks like a scoreboard timeout or a Coach Paxton timeout? Looks like a Coach Paxton timeout. So timeout here from JV coach Joe Paxton with 1:26 here on the clock in the second quarter. Eastern Hancock leads by 22. You're listening to the Eastern Hancock Sports Network.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Okay, we're back here, getting ready to finish the first half. 1:26 left. Royals lead by 22. And there, Luke Lewis with the steal. Flips it over to Rutherford. Caleb gets it to Luke. Stevens on the left wing. Little reverse play to get Stevens a corner three. Caught it, didn't like it. We'll go back to Caleb, back to Stevens. He'll pull the trigger this time. Too hard. Rebound goes to Braden Austin. Minute left here in the first half. Again, this is the JV game, and we're going to get a foul there. Well, he called a block, and then he changed it to a charge. Okay. All right, well, that was a charge, or a moving screen there, I guess. That one went on 14. That was Jackson Wolfel. Rutherford, another three from the corner, in and out. Rebounded by Miles Winnan, and Miles Winnan goes up and in for two more. Miles Winnan now the first player in double figures. He has 11, all in this quarter. 33 seconds left here. Eastern Hancock with a relatively comfortable 24-point lead. Austin hands off to York. York thought about the deep three, but decides better of it. Austin's going to hand off to York. Oh, I thought York traveled with it, but they're going to say he never had possession. His shot no good. Zach Stevens with the defensive rebound. Rutherford with 7 up top to Winnan. Gets it over to Stevens with 5 on the clock. Stevens pulls up, long two. Zach Stevens buries the long two. And it's your halftime break. The score, Eastern Hancock 30, Randolph Southern 4. And I'll tell you what, that was an offensive outburst there in the second part of the second quarter, because up until then, for the first half of that quarter, it was an incredibly sloppy game there. But Royals really put the clamps on defense there and took over in the second half of the quarter. So we're going to take our halftime break, and we will return in about 9 minutes with the second half.
One thing I love about 9-Star is seeing how much this cooperative gives back to our community. They are always sponsoring and supporting our youth organizations. This is a huge part of our community and makes it a great place where we live. I encourage everybody to realize what an asset this 9-Star cooperative is. They give back and they have so much to offer.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Discover the taste of summer at Paxton Farm Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farm Sweet Corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farm Sweet Corn. Paxton Farm Sweet Corn, the sweetest taste of summer.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
9-Star is very focused on customer and member care, focused on making sure that however we communicate with the member and customer is how they want to communicate.
You know, sometimes we're the one person that they speak to in a day, and you want that conversation to be happy and pleasant.
As a nonprofit co-op, we're focused on providing the best service we can for our members.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At 9-Star Connect, we're a different kind of utility. We're a nonprofit cooperative owned by our members. We have a local 24/7, 365 support center. At 9-Star Connect, we're a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Attention car owners. Has your vehicle seen better days? Introducing Dents Automotive, your go-to solution for those unsightly dents and dings. Our expert technicians use state-of-the-art techniques to restore your car's beauty like magic. Whether it's a minor ding or a pesky dent, we've got you covered. With years of experience and a passion for perfection, we'll have your car looking like new in no time. Don't let dents cramp your style. Visit Dents Automotive today and drive away with a smile. Your car deserves the best. Dents Automotive, where excellence meets restoration.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At 9 Star Connect, we're committed to delivering dependable and affordable electricity, and we know the best internet service is all about speed and reliability. We deliver both. At 9 Star Connect, we are a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Are you sure we should be driving?
Yeah, I only had a little bit.
Look out! Whoa!
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
When moving into a new home, we ask ourselves questions like, who is the best internet provider in town? Well, have you considered locally owned 9 Star Connect? We've become the fastest, most reliable, and dedicated fiber-to-the-home internet company in central Indiana. Our internet packages have been modified, and we are changing speeds at a more competitive price. So give us a look. Visit us at 9starconnect.com. 9 Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
I live in a rural area and I am an electric and internet customer. One day I received a check in the mail and I didn't really realize what it was for. Something that I really didn't realize, that I was getting money back for the services that they give to me, which is nice. Being local, you don't really see that from bigger companies. 9 Star is different than others.
9 Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
My philosophy is we're going to throw to score points in this league and run to win.
Zach Moss to 10. He's at the 5. Touchdown! Another big play for Josh Downs. And he's picked off by the Colts. Puts it outside, down the far sideline. He's at the 30. And the Colts defense has come up with a stop.
You come to Lucas Oil Stadium, you're in for a 60-minute just brawl.
And it's going to be some exciting football.
Alrighty, folks, we are back getting ready to start the third quarter of this JV game between the Eastern Hancock Royals and the Randolph Southern Rebels. And Eastern Hancock really took off that quarter, outscoring the Rebels 21-0 after a 9-4 game at the end of the first quarter. So Eastern really kind of having their way there in the second quarter, blowing the game open. Leading the way for the Royals, Miles Winnan has 11, Caleb Rutherford with 9. Braden Austin has all 4 points for the Rebels, all 4 of them coming on free throws. So getting ready to start the second half. We want to give a big thank you to everybody who's watching tonight. Again, this is the JV game. Varsity game will follow here in about probably 45 minutes time. Well, looks like it's going to be Eastern Hancock ball coming out of the halftime break. Royals have Lewis, Rutherford, Stevens, Winnan, and Carter. Austin, Wolfel, Rotehammer, Oskin, and Pegg for the Rebels. Running Miles Winnan there in the high post with Ethan Carter running the baseline for the Royals. They've had some good success getting the ball in there, and Miles Winnan goes right to the basket, draws the foul. He'll go to the line to shoot two. That foul is on Rotehamel, his third. Sorry, Rotehamel. Miles Winnan at the line to shoot two. Knocks home the first. Second one on the way. It's good too. Miles Winnan has 13. Eastern Hancock's lead is 28. Austin guarded by Lewis. Austin crosses him over, goes to the left, gets it over to Wolfel. Wolfel nearly stolen away by Lewis. He splits the defenders and then lost it out of bounds. And it's going to be Eastern Hancock ball. Coach Paxton calling out the play here. So we get a set play. Looks like we got Miles. Oh, he had Miles in the high post, but he hits the corner to Stevens. No. Ethan Carter with the rebound. Keeps it up high, but now Miles Winnan with the offensive board. No. Finally pulled down by Austin. So two misses at point blank range from the Royals there, and it may not end up being a big deal in this game, but those are the ones you got to start hitting at a more consistent clip if you want to be a really successful JV team this year. Austin drives, took a bunch of steps, no good. Ethan Carter, though, with the rebound. Lewis finds Winnan. Corner three for Miles Winnan, buries it, assisted by Luke Lewis. Eastern Hancock now leads by 35, or leads by 31, 35-4. If we hit that 35-point lead, that'll lead to the running clock. Wolfel drives, gets cut off, puts up the shot. He makes it, and that is their first field goal of the game as Wolfel hits that basket. Eden, Jenkins, and Trueblood getting ready to check in for the Royals. Nice extra. Oh, good ball movement there from the Royals. He had Winnan in the corner, but I don't think Rutherford saw him. Rutherford gets it into Carter. Dumps down to Winnan. Basket and the foul. Miles Winnan for two more. Has a chance to make it a three-point play. That foul went on Oskin, his fourth. Team second. Sam York going to come in for Oskin. So Miles with 18 with a chance to make it 19 here. Knocks it home. And then Gavin Jenkins tried to take the ball out. That was slick, but it didn't work. They finally give it back to the Rebels. I like his effort there. So 38-6, Eastern Hancock leads by 32. 4 minutes, 21 seconds left here in the third on this JV matchup. York with the ball, poked away by Jenkins. Take it all the way himself, and he's fouled by Austin. And that's going to send Jenkins to the line to shoot a pair.
Fouls on the Rebels, number 4, Braden Austin. His first, team's third. Gavin Jenkins at the line
Jenkins free throw too hard. He'll have one more coming here. 4:09 to play. Royals lead by 32. Swishes the second one. Make it 33. So, if the Royals can get one more basket here before the Rebels, it'll trigger the running clock. Austin gets it over to Wolfel. 3 on the way from Wolfel, short. Eden tips it over there to Rutherford for the rebound. Rutherford's going to stop, pull the trigger off the mark, rebounded by Winnan. Miles Winnan with his 21st point of the game puts it back up and in, and that's the 35-point barrier, which leads to the running clock as the ref just signaled to the scorer's table. So the clock will only stop on timeouts and shooting fouls from here on out. Jenkins with the steal and barely gets that layup to roll in. He's got 5. Austin to Wolfel. He drives on Eden, kicks back out to Austin. Austin's going to take the 3 off the mark. Miles Winnan with the rebound. Miles kicks to Rutherford. Over to Youngblood in the short corner. Brennan Trueblood buries a jumper. Eastern Hancock now leads by 39. Travel there by York. And checking into the game, Brett Southwood coming in for the Rebels. Lewis and Zach Stevens checking back in here for the Royals. Eden on the wing, gets to Trueblood, short corner, cross to Stevens. Now to Lewis, inside to Jenkins. Jenkins, yeah. I thought Southwood lost his balance. Let's look at the replay here. And we'll let the replay tell. I thought it just kind of lost his balance, but they're going to call the foul. Elijah Eden, though, now picks up a foul. So 2 fouls in about 8 seconds for the Royals. They lead 45-6. That pass tipped away. Stevens gets the steal. He's going to put up the layup. No. Eden right there for the putback, though. Elijah Eden with the offensive rebound and the putback. And the lead is now over 40. Wolf will cut off up to Austin. And moving the ball out here on the perimeter. Austin cut off now. He's being hounded by Eden. Nice pass in there to Wolfel, and his shot got rushed, no good. And then Stevens comes in and fouls Southwood. That's going to send Southwood to the line to shoot a pair. That's Zach's second, team's third. Southwood too hard on the first. Second one short, but Trueblood couldn't get a body in Oskin, and Oskin with the rebound. Under a minute to play here in the third. Pegg tries to save that errant pass, but it goes out of bounds, and Eastern Hancock will retain, or will get the ball back here. .32 seconds. Eden with it on the right wing, up top to Lewis. Kicks it over to Stevens. Back to Lewis. Back to Stevens. Gets it to Eden in the corner. Eden flips it over to Stevens. Again, 12 seconds now. The Royals going to hold for the last shot. Lewis gets it over. Stevens, quick trigger on the wing. No, gets his own rebound, puts it up and in. Zach Stevens with 2 more. And as Coach Knight would say, he only scores in like the last 5 seconds of a quarter. I think that's his new rule, is he only scores when there's less than 5 seconds on the clock. So Zach Stevens with the putback there off of his own miss. And at the end of the third quarter, the score, Eastern Hancock 49, Randolph Southern 6. The Royals have just completely blown this game wide open here. We are under the running clock, so this fourth quarter should actually go really quick here. We're going to take a quick break and hear from our friends at NASA.
Yeah, I am. Are you going for prom royalty?
Yeah, I'm going to try and win this year.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Reagan, look out! Ah!
I want to thank NASA for their sponsorship this year. I do a lot with the youth in Hancock County. So a quick rundown here. We have Miles Winnan leading all scorers. Miles has 21. Caleb Rutherford second with 12. Nobody else with more than 5 here for the Royals. They're going to get a 3-second call there on Southwood. Rutherford and Jenkins come in. So the Royals will have Eden, Lewis, Rutherford, Trueblood, and Jenkins on the floor. They get it into Jenkins. His 10-foot jumper, no good. Trueblood gets the offensive rebound, kicks it back out to Rutherford for 3. Caleb Rutherford buries another 3. He's got 15, and he's hit 5 threes so far tonight. We don't see Miles winning this quarter. You got to wonder, he's probably sitting to save this quarter for the varsity game in case he's needed there. Roadhamel's going to check in. Eden to Jenkins. They're going to leave Rutherford wide open in the corner. He's going to drive, pull up. His floater, no good. Trueblood with the offensive rebound. He finds Eden. Nice hustle there by those two. Get another possession. Jenkins has it stripped away there. Austin's going the other way with it. Lewis tries to draw the charge, nothing doing. Jenkins with the offensive with the rebound off of the Rutherford block, or Carter block, and then he throws it ahead to Rutherford for a layup. I can't speak. Trying to do too much here. Eden with the steal. Flips it up ahead to Rutherford. Oh, Caleb couldn't quite handle it, but Jenkins is right there. Good hustle from the Royals. Eden will take the 3, and Elijah Eden buries a 3 from straight ahead. He's got his 7th point. Wolfel drives on Rutherford, pulls up. Can't get the roll, and Trueblood with the rebound. Eastern Hancock leads by 51. Caleb drives, kicks to Lewis. Lewis now backs it back out. Goes inside to Trueblood. Trueblood up and over Roadhamel. He's got 2 more. Wolfel up ahead to Oskin. Back to Wolfel. He'll pull the trigger for a 3, in and out. Trueblood with the rebound. And Eden's pushing the pace right now for the Royals. He dumps it to Jenkins. Jenkins up and under with the left hand, no, but Trueblood offensive rebound, and Trueblood's putback is good. 61-6, Royals lead. 4 minutes to go here in the game. Again, if you're watching, let us know how everything sounds and looks. Lewis with another bump there. Sometimes it's hard for us to tell when we're on the road how everything sounds, so let us know. Checking in for the Royals, number 2, Parker Robertson. Number 13, Josiah Swager. They are normally on our freshman team, but they got pulled up for some double duty here tonight. Peg pulls up on the short jumper. No. Rebound knocked around. It's going to be off of Swager, out of bounds. Brett Southwood checking in and Sam York checking in for the Rebels. And Stevens will replace Gavin Jenkins for the Royals. They get it into Southwood on the wing. He's trying to get it into Wolfel, but nothing doing as the active hands of Trueblood kept it away. There's Eden with the steal. He's pushing it up. Eden's going to go all the way in himself and up and in for two more. Elijah Eden with 9. 2:45 to go here in the game. And then Eden gets called for the foul. Eden doing his best to foul out here before the game is underway, or game's over. That's his 4th foul. Team's 2nd. They get it into Austin. Braden Austin working on Eden. There we go. And Elijah does foul out. Coach Paxton telling him, hey, you got to learn defense. You know, on football you play quarterback, but you might have to play some defensive back next year. So Coach Paxton helping the football team out, making Elijah play defense. Parker Robertson got a hand on that ball, but York comes up with it. York drives to his right, cut off by Parker. His shot no good. Trueblood with the rebound, up ahead to Stevens, and Stevens is going to lay it up and in for 2. 65-6, 1:47 to go. York finds Peg, and it's stolen away by Swager. Swager lays it up and in. He gets the basket and the intentional foul. I didn't think that was intentional, but the official thought so. Here's the replay on that one. I mean, he did, yeah, I guess. So Swager hit the basket, but they're giving him 2 free throws for the intentional. Is that how I'm reading into this one? Makes the first, short on the second. Oskin checking back in for the Rebels. It'll be Eastern Hancock ball here. Randolph Southern thought they were getting the ball back, but the intentional foul is 2 shots and the ball. Lewis on the wing. Eastern Hancock with a comfortable 68-6 lead with 90 seconds to go here. Parker Robinson pump fake, pulls up, no. Roadhamel's going to grab the rebound. Roadhamel with the ball, guarded by Parker Robinson. Good defense there from Swager and Parker. Gets it back to Roadhamel. He finds Oskin, back to Roadhamel. His 3 on the way, no good. Going to be rebounded by Luke Lewis with a minute left. Lewis finds the trailing Robertson. He gets it inside to Swager, kicks out to Zach Stevens. Stevens over to Parker. Parker's 3 on the way. Off the mark, short. Swager with the offensive rebound. He kicks to Lewis. Back over, Parker's going to take another one. Misses again, and Stevens with the offensive board. Parker again. And Parker's going to back it back out. 25 seconds left, and it looks like Royals are just going to hold and let the clock run out here. The bench is telling Parker to try shooting it again. Coach Paxton has a look like, I don't want you to shoot it again here. So I can't, If you could see Coach Paxton, his look is like, please don't, while the bench is over here encouraging him to shoot. So that's going to do it, folks, here in the JV matchup. Eastern Hancock controls this game for the last 3 quarters. Remember, at the end of the first, this game was 9-4, and then Eastern Hancock went on a 59-2 run to finish the game. So, again, this one was close, and then that, I don't care who you are, it's hard to overcome a 59-2 run. So, Eastern Hancock again with the victory here. They will move to 7-1 on this season for the JV. So what a start for this JV team. They have really found their stride. They've been playing really well lately. So we're going to take a break here between the 2 games, and then we're going to be back with the varsity action here in about 20 minutes. I want to thank everybody who's tuned in. You're listening to the Eastern Hancock Sports Network.
One thing I love about 9-Star is seeing how much this cooperative gives back to our community. They are always sponsoring and supporting our youth organizations. This is a huge part of our community and makes it a great place where we live. Encourage everybody to realize what an asset this 9-Star cooperative is. They give back, and they have so much to offer.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Discover the taste of summer at Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farms Sweet Corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Paxton Farms Sweet Corn, the sweetest taste of summer.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
9-Star is very focused on customer and member care, focused on making sure that however we communicate with the member and customer is how they want to communicate.
You know, sometimes we're the one person that they speak to in a day, and you want that conversation to be happy and pleasant.
As a nonprofit co-op, we're focused on providing the best service we can for our members.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At 9-Star Connect, we're a different kind of utility. We're a nonprofit cooperative owned by our members. We have a local 24/7, 365 support center. At 9-Star Connect, we're a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Attention car owners. Has your vehicle seen better days? Introducing Dents Automotive, your go-to solution for those unsightly dents and dings. Our expert technicians use state-of-the-art techniques to restore your car's beauty like magic. Whether it's a minor ding or a pesky dent, we've got you covered. With years of experience and a passion for perfection, we'll have your car looking like new in no time. Don't let dents cramp your style. Visit Dents Automotive today and drive away with a smile. Your car deserves the best. Dents Automotive, where excellence meets restoration.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At 9-Star Connect, we're committed to delivering dependable and affordable electricity, and we know the best internet service is all about speed and reliability. We deliver both. At 9-Star Connect, we are a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Are you sure we should be driving?
Yeah, I only had a little bit.
Look out! Whoa!
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
When moving into a new home, we ask ourselves questions like, who is the best internet provider in town? Well, have you considered locally owned 9-Star Connect? We've become the fastest, most reliable, and dedicated fiber-to-the-home internet company in central Indiana. Our internet packages have been modified, and we are changing speeds at a more competitive price. So give us a look. Visit us at 9starconnect.com. 9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
I live in a rural area and I am an electric and internet customer. One day I received a check in the mail and I didn't really realize what it was for. Something that I really didn't realize, that I was getting money back for the services that they give to me, which is nice. Being local, you don't really see that from bigger companies. 9-Star is different than others.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
My philosophy is we're going to throw the score points in this league and run to the
Zach Moss to the 10. He's at the 5. Touchdown! Another big play for Josh Downs. And he's picked off by the Colts. Puts it outside. Down the far sideline. He's at the 30. And the Colts defense has come up with a stop.
You come to Lucas Oil Stadium, you're in for a 60-minute just brawl.
And it's going to be some exciting football.
One thing I love about 9-Star is seeing how much this cooperative gives back to our community. They are always sponsoring and supporting our youth organizations. This is a huge part of our community and makes it a great place where we live. I encourage everybody to realize what an asset this 9-Star cooperative is. They give back and they have so much to offer.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Discover the taste of summer at Paxton Farm Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farms sweet corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Paxton Farms Sweet Corn, the sweetest taste of summer.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
Nine Star is very focused on customer and member care, focused on making sure that however we communicate with the member and customer is how they want to communicate.
You know, sometimes we're the one person that they speak to in a day, and you want that conversation to be happy and pleasant.
As a nonprofit co-op, we're focused on providing the best service we can for our members.
9 Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At 9 Star Connect, we're a different kind of utility. We're a nonprofit cooperative owned by our members. We have a local 24/7, 365 support center. At 9 Star Connect, we're a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Attention car owners. Has your vehicle seen better days? Introducing Dents Automotive, your go-to solution for those unsightly dents and dings. Our expert technicians use state-of-the-art techniques to restore your car's beauty like magic. Whether it's a minor ding or a pesky dent, we've got you covered. With years of experience and a passion for perfection, we'll have your car looking like new in no time. Don't let dents cramp your style. Visit Dents Automotive today and drive away with a smile. Your car deserves the best. Dents Automotive, where excellence meets restoration.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At 9 Star Connect, we're committed to delivering dependable and affordable electricity, and we know the best internet service is all about speed and reliability. We deliver both. At 9 Star Connect, we are a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Are you sure we should be driving?
Yeah, I only had a little bit.
Look out! Whoa!
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
When moving into a new home, we ask ourselves questions like, who is the best internet provider in town? Well, have you considered locally owned 9-Star Connect? We've become the fastest, most reliable, and dedicated fiber-to-the-home internet company in central Indiana. Our internet packages have been modified, and we are changing speeds at a more competitive price. So give us a look. Visit us at 9starconnect.com. 9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
I live in a rural area and I am an electric and internet customer. One day I received a check in the mail and I didn't really realize what it was for. Something that I really didn't realize, that I was getting money back for the services that they give to me, which is nice. Being local, you don't really see that from bigger companies. 9-Star is different than others.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
My philosophy is we're going to throw to score points in this league and run to the
Zach Moss the 10. He's at the 5. Touchdown! Another big play for Josh Downs. And he's picked off by the Colts. Puts it outside. Down the far sideline. He's at the 30. And the Colts defense has come up with a stop.
You come to Lucas Oil Stadium, you're in for a 60-minute just brawl.
And it's going to be some exciting football.
Alrighty, folks. Welcome here to Randolph Southern High School, home of the Rebels, as we get ready for tonight's varsity matchup between the Eastern Hancock Royals and the Randolph Southern Rebels. You're listening to the Dents pregame show. We have about a minute and a half here before they announce the starting lineups, and do the national anthem. I want to take a sec here and look at the schedules for each of these teams. Eastern Hancock comes into this game with a record of 3-4. They won their first game of the season against Centerville, and then a week later against Westell, and then got back on the winning track last Friday against Knightstown in that big rivalry game against the Panthers before falling on Friday to the Blackford Bruins up in Hartford City. Randolph Southern won their first game of the season, defeating the Union Modoc Rockets in this traditional Randolph County rivalry. They've since dropped their last 4, falling to Winchester, Union City, Muncie Burris, and Cambridge City Lincoln. If we look at the conference standings, these teams are both in the Mid-Eastern Conference. Right now, the Mid-Eastern Conference, the Shenandoah Raiders are leading the way at 3-0. They won their first 5 games before dropping the last 2 over the weekend. Wapahani sitting at 7-0 overall, 1-0 in conference play. So they are certainly the favorite in the Mid-Eastern Conference this year. Randolph Southern also undefeated. So those 3 teams sitting undefeated in conference play. But as we said, Randolph Southern only played 1 game so far. Daleville 4-1. Their one loss was to the Shenandoah Raiders, and they defeated Eastern Hancock back in week 3 of the season. And if you go on down, you can see the Royals, Monroe Central, and Cowan all sitting at 1-1.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
We're going to have a national anthem here, and then we'll be right back after that. All right. Excellent job there by the Randolph Southern Band. This is the second week in a row I've been at a Tuesday night game that the band has been awesome. They got a full drum set. I see a guitar over there. Looks like a bass over there. So I'm excited for this one. Again, as we were looking there at the conference standings, let's take a look here at the sectional standings. Randolph Southern Rebels will be going to Blue River for the sectional this year. They have, you can see there, Lincoln, Blue River, Tri, Union City, and Seton Catholic both sitting at 5-2 with the best records in that sectional. The Royals will be traveling to Triton Central, where they have a pretty even sectional. Everybody looking at the Sagarin ratings about even. Triton Central a little bit favored, but everybody has a chance really to win that game. So we go here. Starting lineups for the Royals. You see number 33, the junior Luke Schilling. Number 43, the junior big man Caden Rubel. Number 35, the 5'10 senior guard, Charlie Halcomb. Number 32, another 5'10 senior guard, Luke Morris. And the wing, number 13, Caden Willis. The Royals are coached by Mr. Brett Bechtel. As the lights go out here, we get to introduce the Randolph Southern Rebels. The Runnin' Rebels, as the PA announcer tells us here.
First, for your non-starters, number 3, Ronnie Dotson.
We got here the...
Number 14, Jackson Wolfle.
By the way, the Rebels, as we go through the non-starters, are coached by Brian Stewart. Coach Stewart in his second year here in Lynn. He has a record of 10-17 in his 2 years.
Your starters.
Let's go ahead and look at the starters now.
Freshman wearing number 2.
The number 2, a 5'11" freshman, Brody Mills.
Another guard position, a 6'3" freshman wearing number 0.
Another guard, a 6'3" freshman, number 0, Tayson Stewart. Number 42, a 6'4" sophomore, Bryson Grimes. Number 12, a 5'10" sophomore, Noah Allen. And finally, the 6'2" junior, number 22, Trenton Jeffries. The Rebels come into this game, they are averaging 44 points and giving up 54. The Royals come in averaging 52 and giving up 51. Eastern Hancock has won 5 of the 6 games all time between these two teams. So set to tip here, Tayson Stewart and Caden Willis. I thank everybody who's tuned in, all 70 fans. Tell your friends to turn it on and listen that the varsity game is underway. Caden Willis gets the tip, and Luke Morris will control things here for the Royals. 2-3 zone, just like we saw in the JV game. We get it to Charlie Halcomb in the corner. Charlie would have had a 3 on the way, but couldn't handle the pass. Luke swings it over to Schilling. Schilling drives, tries to throw it over to Charlie, but it's knocked down by Stewart. Caden Willis gets it in the short corner to Rubel. He kicks. Charlie Halcomb, 3 on the way from the wing, buries it. And you got to get Charlie going early, because when Charlie goes off early, it's a huge difference in how the game is played, like we saw against Knightstown. So Noah Allen with the ball. He hands off to Brody Mills up top. 4 freshmen and sophomores starting for this Rebel team. And right now we're going to get a 5-second call here pretty soon. Nope. Tayson Stewart with it. They swing it over there. That's now Mills on the wing. Up top to Noah Allen. Noah Allen drives, puts up the shot. No, but he does draw the foul. Check the replay on this one. That foul went on Schilling. First free throw is good for... Oh, no, we had a lane violation. First free throw is not good. Second one, no good, rebounded by Rubel. So no points there for the Rebels. Still 3-0 lead for the Royals with 6:53 to go here in the first. Trying to get it to Charlie again. Charlie again, corner 3, no. Schilling with the offensive rebound. But I like what Coach Bechtel's doing. He's trying to get Charlie going. We got to get him back in a rhythm, because when he's hitting shots, we're a totally different team. It gives us another threat. Rubel's being hounded there by Jeffries, but kicks it out to Charlie. Charlie again, thought about the 3 from the wing. Hits the cutting Caden Willis. Willis back out to Chuck. Charlie drives, poked away. It's going to be out of bounds. It'll stay here with the Royals. Good hands there by Trenton Jeffries to poke that one away, but Charlie retains possession. Charlie Halcomb finds Schilling. Schilling's going to drive, kick it back out. I would like to see him go up with that, but he kicks it back out to Willis. They swing it around. Halcomb to Schilling. Schilling drives baseline. Gets it to Morris. Morris puts up the shot and gets the roll. Luke Morris assisted by Luke Schilling. Here we see Allen. 6 minutes to play here in the first. Eastern Hancock with a 5-0 lead. He hands off to Stewart. Stewart's got good size, but again, this is a young team. Shot there, no good by Grimes, and it's pulled down by Willis. Morris finds Willis, open three from Caden Willis. It's short. Rubel with the offensive rebound, puts it back up, and they're going to call him for a travel. Yeah, he got a little hop in there. So 5-0 lead, Eastern Hancock, 5.5 minutes to play. You get it. Grimes gets it to Mills. Over here to Allen. He's trying to go inside to Jeffries, but Schilling being real strong with Jeffries. They get it into Jeffries. Faces up. Turns and hits right over the outstretched arms of Schilling. So Jeffries with his first basket of the game. 5-2 Royals. 5 minutes to go here in the first. Morris to Schilling. Down inside to Rubel. Nice extra pass to Willis. Caden Willis assisted by Caden Rubel. We had the two Lukes last time, two Cadens this time. Stewart working on Halcomb. Hands off to Mills. He's going to hand off to Allen. Allen with the colorful shoes, I like him. Loses the ball, but Jeffries right there. He saves, or Stewart was right there. He saved it right into Schilling, who takes out the snare drum. And Luke Schilling, let's see if we get the replay of him crashing into the drum here. He didn't crash in quite as hard as I thought. Going to get a three from Allen, no good. Tipped out by Morris, but offensive rebound by Allen. Puts it back up, no. And Rubel right there for the rebound. 7-2 Royals. And right now they've been doing a good job on the glass. Schilling finds Willis over to Rubel. Rubel goes up and in for two. Caden Rubel with the basket there. Eastern Hancock's lead gets pushed up to 7. And we're going to get a timeout by Coach Brian Stewart. Full timeout, so we're going to take a break and hear from our friends at Dents Automotive.
Attention car owners. Has your vehicle seen better days? Introducing Dents Automotive, your go-to solution for those unsightly dents and dings. Our expert technicians use state-of-the-art techniques to restore your car's beauty like magic. Whether it's a minor ding or a pesky dent, we've got you covered. With years of experience and a passion for perfection, we'll have your car looking like new in no time. Don't let dents cramp your style. Visit Dents Automotive today and drive away with a smile. Your car deserves the best. Dents Automotive, where excellence meets restoration.
Star, so unique and so special, is not only their people and their service, their business innovation. And they've taken it one step further. Now they're in the wastewater business.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Okay, folks, back here in the first quarter from Lynn, Indiana. The Eastern Hancock Royals lead the Randolph Southern Rebels 9-2 with 4 minutes and 11 seconds left here in the first. Mills, guarded by Schilling, falls down. Manages to bounce it over to Tayson Stewart. Stewart at the logo, working on Charlie Halcomb. He's going to get it over to Jeffries. He finds Noah Allen. Allen drives, gets cut off there, finds Jeffries again on the wing. They get it deep inside there to Grimes, but Grimes no good on the shot, and Rubel there for the rebound. Morris finds Halcomb, three from the right wing. Charlie buries another one, assisted by Luke Morris. And if the Rebels are going to play a zone, it's just you got to shoot them out of it. And right now, Charlie 2 of 3 from deep. Morris with the steal, and then he slides out of bounds. Going to go back to the Rebels, but nice hustle there by Luke Morris. Eastern leads by 10, 12-2. Jeffries with it, gets it to Stewart. He's going to hand off to Allen. Noah Allen with 3:10 on the clock, guarded by Morris. He gets it over to Brody Mills. They're handing off, but everybody's stopping when they catch the handoff. Oh, there he gets the roll. Travel, though. Yep. that was what they wanted. They got the roll there to to Bryson Grimes, but Grimes traveled with it. But what they're doing, they're working this handoff play, and as they hand it off, a lot of times the Rebel player on offense is stopping rather than continuing his motion. As a 3 there from Schilling is no good. Rubel with the offensive rebound, can't get the putback, gets his own rebound again and puts it back up for 2 more. Caden Rubel padding the rebounding stats there with 2 offensive rebounds before he puts it in for 2. Mills with the ball. He finds Allen. Allen's going to use the screen from Mills. Gets the switch he wants, gets it inside to Grimes. Grimes is going to elbow Rubel in the face. Not trying to, just trying to pivot there. And he gets Rubel right in the face, and Rubel sells it pretty well there. So 2 minutes and 15 seconds left here in the first. Eastern Hancock leads by 12. Schilling to Rubel. Back to Morris up top for 3. Buries it. And again, this zone right now, what they're doing is everybody's collapsing on Rubel, but nobody's putting enough pressure on him to make him uncomfortable, and he's able to easily pass out of this zone and find a open player. Allen airballs it. Schilling with the rebound. Eastern off and running here. Schilling finds Charlie. Back to Morris. 3 straight ahead. Air ball. Rubel tries to save it, but it's going to go to the Rebels. They get it in here. Allen tries to get a corner. Can't do it. Only 1 foul each way. Pretty clean game so far. Grimes up top. Gets it over to Brody Sullivan. Hands off to Noah Allen. Tries to get around the Schilling and can't do it. Gets it up top to Stewart. Stewart drives, puts it up. No. Rebounded by Caden Rubel again. Royal still yet to sub anybody with a minute to go here. They get it into Willis. Willis kind of uncontested there. Grimes didn't want to pick up a second foul, and Caden Willis scores his 4th point of the game. 19-2 Eastern Hancock here. Allen gets cut off by Halcomb. Gets it up top to Stewart. Back to Allen on the wing. Allen tries to drive. Charlie does a nice job cutting him off. They go into Jeffries. Over there to Stewart. Stewart drives to the left hand. He gets cut off. Allen's going to back it back out. Under 30 seconds here on the clock. Stewart gets jumped out at by Luke Morris. He wraps it inside to Grimes. Grimes goes up, and he traveled with it. Yeah, he's not happy, but he's moving the feet as he's trying to attack. Rubel's just standing there and being strong. And Coach Stewart is explaining to him exactly what he's doing. So checking into the game, Garrett Shaw, Caden Powers, and Eli Manship. They'll be in here with Rubel and Morris. 9 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Morris going to set up the play here. Going to get Powers a 3 in the corner. 3 on the way from Caden Powers, off the mark. That ball's going to fall out of bounds. And the score at the end of the first quarter, Eastern Hancock 19, Randolph Southern 2. You are watching the Eastern Hancock Sports Network.
Summer at Paxton Farm Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farm sweet corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farm Sweet Corn. Paxton Farm Sweet Corn, the sweetest taste of summer.
Thank you to Paxton Farms there. Paxton Farms, our longest running sponsor. They've been with us since the beginning, basically. So Eastern Hancock here, this is a much better start than what we had the last two games, really. We didn't start out very, very clean against Knightstown and definitely didn't start out clean against Blackford. So a good start here from the Royals. I love what we're doing. Coach Bechtel understands that the last couple of games it's been all Morris and Rubel, and we've got to get our shooters going. So we've seen plays drawn up specifically for Powers, plays drawn up for specifically for Charlie Halcomb, and he's really trying to get those guys going because right now until those two catch fire, we become a very one-dimensional offense. So Powers nearly steals it away from Vance and forces Vance to throw it away. Turnover for the Rebels. So the Rebels have Ronnie Dotson, Noah Allen, Bryson Grimes, Ian Vance, and Brody Sullivan on the floor. The Royals have Morris, Powers, Manship, Rubel, and Shaw. Powers will take the three off the mark, rebounded by Noah Allen. Allen works on Manship, or works on Morris, pulls up over Morris, bank shot. Allen gets his first basket of the game. He's got two. Rebels have four. They're trying to get it into Manship. They do. Manship turnaround jumper is good. And there's holes in the zone right now, and we're doing a really nice job of exploiting them and finding those holes. Ronnie Dotson gets it back out to Allen at the volleyball line. He's going to use the Grimes screen. Kicks it over here to Ian Vance. Ian Vance, the lone senior. Grimes is going to get the offensive foul. He really lunged into Manship on that screen. So Bryson Grimes with his second, team's first, and we're going to see Trenton Jeffries come back in. Coach Bechtel explaining who everybody has here. Morris over to Powers. Back to Morris. Into Manship. Oh, Shaw had the open three but didn't want it. Powers will take the open three, and Powers will bury it. Assisted by Morris. Morris has a lot of really easy assists tonight. He's just standing at the top of the key and throwing it to guys on the wing who are burying threes. We're going to get a little body foul here on Rubel as Allen was trying to go to the basket. Eastern's pushed this lead up to 20 with 6.5 to go in the first half. Sullivan finally gets it in, but it's stolen away by Morris. Stolen back. Shot is no good. Tipped around, and Morris comes up with it. He throws it up ahead to Shaw. Shaw to Manship. Oh, I don't think Shaw ever had possession of it. That's what Coach Bechtel's saying. Coach Bechtel's saying he never had it clean. He definitely never had it clean. Coach Bechtel very observant there. We saw that without the need of replay, but turnover nonetheless. Vance Taylor into the game. Oh, we have two seniors, sorry. I saw Ian Vance and Vance Taylor, both seniors. I only saw one Vance, and I thought it was the same person. So Vance Taylor checked in. Tayson Stewart coming back in. He'll replace Noah Allen. 5:55 to go here. Royals lead by 20 here in the first half. Scoreboard in the gym says first quarter, but it's definitely the second. Morris drives to his left, gets cut off, kicks out to Manship. Nice extra pass to Shaw. Shaw loses the handle on it, and it's stolen away there by Vance Taylor. Stewart with the ball, rifles a pass into Brody Sullivan, and it's too hot. That's another turnover there. And right now, the Rebels just look a little disorganized. You see a lot of passes going places where they think somebody's going one way and they're going another. Shaw takes it all the way in. Nobody's going to stop him. So Garrett Shaw says, I'll just lay this in for an easy layup. His first basket of the game. (26-4). I believe every Royal who's played has scored. Taylor goes to the floor with it. jump ball. That's going to be blue ball. I know the possession arrow on the scoreboard says white ball, but it's going to be blue ball. Eastern Hancock in the blue uniforms with black trim, white numbers. Randolph Southern in the white uniforms with the green stripe and the green numbers. Shaw drives, hands off to Powers. Weave action. Morris is going to get the corner. Kick to Shaw. 3 on the way from Garrett Shaw. Bangs it home. Assisted by Luke Morris. That is Shaw's first 3 of the season. And again, we talked about these guys getting going. We got a lot of guys going right now. Allen blocked by Rubel out of bounds. Oh! They're going to give us the ball. No, I think he pointed the wrong way. My bad. Yeah. That was definitely out on Rubel. But Rubel with the block. So Stewart going to inbound. Finds Allen. Allen over the outstretched arms of Rubel. No. But nobody puts a body in Trenton Jeffries, but then he can't miss or can't hit, and Caden Powers with it. Manship gets it into Rubel. Rubel can't hit, and Jeffries with another rebound. Noah Allen, he was slow to get up, but he got back up. Stewart gets it into Jeffries, blocked by Rubel, and then Rubel grabs the rebound. So Rubel with 2 blocks on back-to-back possessions. Now the Rebels have gone to a man-to-man defense. Jeffries trying to grab Rubel, and he's going to foul him. That's going to send Caden Rubel to the line to shoot a pair. Jeffries trying to be physical with Caden. Picks up the foul. Going to make Caden earn him at the free throw line. He's short on the first, and Caden hasn't been out yet, so he's probably got a little tired legs. Coach Bechtel leaving Morris and Rubel in and subbing the other 3 as kind of a 3-man rotation here. We haven't seen this from him. I like what he's doing here tonight. He's switching some things up. So he's playing a little differently than he normally would with some of his rotations and some of his play calling. And I like how he's mixing it up because so far this season, Morris and Rubel have been our 2 best players, and right now he's trying to find the best combo around them to work with them. Because we've got about 9 guys that are really capable as Luke Morris picks up that foul. We've got 9 guys that are really capable players that can really help us make a deep run with this team, but it's all about finding the right combinations that play the best together and getting them that experience. So Stewart crosses over Willis, pulls up from 14 feet, no good, rebounded by, Willis knocks it out of bounds. I don't know if he ever officially grabbed the rebound or not, but it goes out of bounds off the Royals. With 3:13 to play here in the first half, Eastern Hancock leads by 26. Stewart gets it into Taylor. Back out to Dotson. Dotson drives, puts it up, stripped away, and then Charlie Halcomb comes away with it. Whether that's a steal or a rebound, I don't know. Halcomb up ahead to Schilling, and Schilling is fouled as he goes up for the layup.
Fouls on the Rebels, number 22, Trenton Jeffries, his second, team's third.
That foul went on Jeffries, so that's going to send Schilling to the line to shoot 2. Schilling hits the first. That is his first point of the game. That's only his 3rd free throw attempt of the season. Really like to see Luke get going on the offensive end. He's done a really nice job on defense, but has been pretty quiet, only averaging 3 points a game, with a high of 11 against Centerville with that outburst of threes that he hit. Taylor drives. Oh, that was a good take there by Brody Milts. He's tied up, and possession will stay here with the Rebels. Stewart to inbound. Throws it. Oh, that should have been our ball because it got touched there by Vance, but instead the Rebels get it, and Ronnie Dotson buries a 3. They finally get going here this quarter. It's 32-7 in favor of Eastern Hancock. Charlie Halcomb on the left wing, drives to the left, kicks to Rubel. Rubel will take the three off the back of the rim. Nobody grabs it, and Caden Willis finally comes up with the rebound, and he's going to step out of bounds, trying to drive around Tayson Stewart there. It's twice now. Caden's just stepped out of bounds or just lost it right on the line there. Full court pressure from the Royals. They get it into Noah Allen. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left here in the first half. Nearly a bobble there by Ian Vance. They get it into Jeffries, no, but Rubel there for the rebound. Under 2 to play. Morris penetrates, kicks to Willis. Willis gets an open lane, and they're going to let him get all the way in. Misses. Rubel with the offensive rebound putback. Caden Rubel with his 7th point. To go along with about 7 rebounds so far. Eastern with a 34-7 lead. Stewart drives, dumps to Allen. Short jumper from Allen all around and no good, and Morris is going to get the rebound. He pushes it up ahead to Willis. Willis Euro steps his way in for 2 more. Right now the Royals are pushing the pace, and Randolph Southern struggling to keep up with the transition game right now. Stewart gets it to Vance. Over to Mills. Up top to Allen. Back to Stewart. Dumps to Vance. Vance nearly lost the handle, does. Schilling with the steal. Schilling tries to go up ahead to Charlie. Charlie with the phenomenal save, and he saves it to Morris. Back to Chuck. He's going to drive. They're going to let him get all the way in, but it's blocked there. Rebounded by Brody Mills. Stewart with a bullet in there to Dotson. Kicks back out to Stewart with 30 on the clock. Allen's going to drive, puts up the wild shot, no, but Schilling there for the rebound. Coach Bechtel's going to say to hold for the last shot here with 20 seconds left in the half. Luke Morris with 10, gets it into Rubel. Rubel drop step, puts it up, no. Caden Willis with the offensive rebound, and he's going to be fouled. And with 3.9 on the clock, that foul's going to go on Tayson Stewart. Rubel with the nice move. Couldn't finish, but Willis right there. Stewart got him right across the arm. That's going to send Caden Willis to the line to shoot 2. He knocks home the first. The lead is 30. Cody Hibbert in the comments says he misses Scott Knight. Cody, we invited you to come do the commentary tonight. No good. Rubel with the rebound, no. Another rebound, no. And can't get it, so Rubel with 2 offensive rebounds, but couldn't get the basket to fall. And so at the halftime break, the score, Eastern Hancock 37, Randolph Southern 7. We'll be back with the halftime stats and everything after the Dave's Express halftime show.
One thing I love about 9 Star is seeing how much this cooperative gives back to our community. They are always sponsoring and supporting our youth organizations. This is a huge part of our community and makes it a great place where we live. Encourage everybody to realize what an asset this 9 Star cooperative is. They give back, and they have so much to offer.
9 Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Discover the taste of summer at Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farms Sweet Corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Paxton Farms Sweet Corn, the sweetest taste of summer.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Knighty. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
Nine Star is very focused on customer and member care, focused on making sure that however we communicate with the member and customer is how they want to communicate.
You know, sometimes we're the one person that they speak to in a day, and you want that conversation to be happy and pleasant.
As a nonprofit co-op, we're focused on providing the best service we can for our members.
9 Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At 9 Star Connect, we're a different kind of utility. We're a nonprofit cooperative owned by our members. We have a local 24/7, 365 support center. At 9 Star Connect, we're a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Attention car owners. Has your vehicle seen better days? Introducing Dents Automotive, your go-to solution for those unsightly dents and dings. Our expert technicians use state-of-the-art techniques to restore your car's beauty like magic. Whether it's a minor ding or a pesky dent, we've got you covered. With years of experience and a passion for perfection, we'll have your car looking like new in no time. Don't let dents cramp your style. Visit Dents Automotive today and drive away with a smile. Your car deserves the best. Dents Automotive, where excellence meets restoration.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At 9 Star Connect, we're committed to delivering dependable and affordable electricity, and we know the best internet service is all about speed and reliability. We deliver both. At 9 Star Connect, we are a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Are you sure we should be driving?
Yeah, I only had a little bit.
Look out! Whoa!
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
When moving into a new home, we ask ourselves questions like, Who is the best internet provider in town? Well, have you considered locally owned 9-Star Connect? We've become the fastest, most reliable, and dedicated fiber-to-the-home internet company in central Indiana. Our internet packages have been modified, and we are changing speeds at a more competitive price. So give us a look. Visit us at 9starconnect.com. 9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
I live in a rural area and I am an electric and internet customer. One day I received a check in the mail and I didn't really realize what it was for. Something that I really didn't realize, that I was getting money back for the services that they give to me, which is nice. Being local, you don't really see that from bigger companies. 9-Star is different than others.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
My philosophy is we're going to throw the score points in this league and run to the
Zach Moss the 10. He's at the 5. Touchdown! Another big play for Josh Downs. And he's picked off by the Colts. Puts it outside. Down the far sideline. He's at the 30. And the Colts defense has come up with a stop.
You come to Lucas Oil Stadium, you're in for a 60-minute just brawl.
And it's going to be some exciting football.
Sorry. All right, folks, we're back here with about a minute before the second half is underway. Eastern Hancock with a 30-point lead. And on the way out here tonight, I was driving around. I had some spare time, so I went to check out a couple of old gyms. And one of my favorites, I stopped by Economy High School. Couldn't get in the gym, but got a nice picture of it. But Williamsburg High School. If you've ever been to Williamsburg, it's a little town in Wayne County, just south of here a little ways. And they've got their old school that they turned into a community center. And the Williamsburg gym there is a really cool old gym with all the, the beautiful old rafters and just a really nice old gym. They still use that for youth league games, and I know that some of the sports practice over there in the school. And just kind of a shout-out to an old gym that's still being used. I love that gym over there in Williamsburg, and it's kind of a cool thing that they still get to use it. The community does. So something I always like to do when I'm on the road and driving around checking out old gyms. I didn't get to go check out Spartanburg. I've been to Spartanburg one time. If you're a Randolph Southern fan, I've been there once. Drove by the old school. It's been years, probably 15 years ago since I've been to Spartanburg. So we are here. It is the third quarter. There we go. So Eastern Hancock with a 30-point lead here. Charlie Halcomb trying to get it into Rubel, does, and Rubel finishes with two more, 39-37. By the way, Caden Rubel with 13 rebounds in the first half there. He had a career-high 17 total rebounds against Blackford on Saturday night. That was the most rebounds since 2012, so he's got a chance here to, with 4 more, he would actually surpass that career high. Nice job there. They get it right into Grimes, and Bryson Grimes lays it in for 2 for the Rebels. So Luke Morris gets it to Willis. Both teams of starters on the floor. Morris with the wide open three, and he buries it. And I'll tell you what, I don't know what the percentages are right now, but we are shooting lights out tonight. This defense has been a little slow to adjust, and we've gotten a lot of good shots. Allen, ooh. Nice job there by Willis coming over late. I think Willis blocked that thing right into the rim and gets stuck. Jump ball is going to go to the Rebels. So Eastern with the 33-point lead. Allen guarded by Schilling. Tries to throw it into Grimes. It's kicked. They didn't call a kick, but they just called it out of bounds. 6:39 to go here in the third. Mills back up to Allen. They're trying to get it into Grimes, working on Rubel. Hands off there, stolen away from Stewart. Willis with the dunk. And we talked about Caden knowing the time and place there, and that one was an acceptable time when you're up by 35 now. So that 35-point lead now for the Royals will mean a running clock for the rest of the game. 44-9. That foul went on Schilling. His first, that's going to send, or his second, that's going to send Tayson Stewart to the line. Stewart, a 30% free throw shooter. Too hard on the first. Stewart's second one, too hard as well. Tapped out of there, and they're going to say it was, I thought it was off Willis. Yep, it was off Willis. So that's going to be Randolph Southern ball. Again, running clock here now with a 35-point lead. That will not stop even if the lead goes under 35. Willis with the rebound off the Grimes miss. So Luke Morris brings it across here. Schilling with the foul there. I didn't even see what he did. But Schilling's going to pick up his third foul. Schilling doing kind of like Elijah Eden. He's going to see if he can pick up all five and foul out in this game. Allen gets around Morris. Trying to get it into Grimes. Good help there by Halcomb, and that's a double dribble by Allen. That's going to be another turnover here for the Rebels. So Luke Morris bounces the ball out here on the wing, gets it to Schilling up top. Schilling into Rubel, has it poked away out of bounds, and it's going to stay here with the Royals. Oh, they got Rubel on the slip. He lays it up and in for two. Good out of bounds play there by the Royals. They took Schilling, they took Willis, forgot about Rubel. He's in double figures with 11, so he's got a double-double. That shot no good, and it's like Mills comes up with it, and then it's stolen away by Morris. So Luke Morris lobs it into Rubel. Rubel going to drop step, puts it up, and gets the roll. Two more for Caden Rubel. And he leads all scorers with 13. So he's got 13 points to go with his 13 rebounds. With Jeffries in the corner, back up top to Allen. Hands off to Stewart. Stewart drives, fending off Charlie Halcomb. Spin move. Gets the awkward-looking shot to fall, and Stewart's got his first basket of the game. Willis guarded by Jeffries. Gets it over to Halcomb. Charlie nearly shuffled the feet, but doesn't get called for it. Kicks it back out to Schilling. He kicks to Morris. Morris penetrates. Finds Willis. Willis to Rubel in the corner. Back to Schilling, wide open three from Morris. No, rebounded by Allen. Noah Allen going to go all the way himself and get bodied by Luke Schilling. By the way, we're going to see the dunk there from Willis on our replay. First dunk of the year for Caden Willis. Got the steal and the dunk. So as I said, Schilling doing his best to try to foul out here. Allen got the basket and the free throw. He's got 5. Rebels have 14 now. Schilling, that was his 4th foul, by the way. Royals have 3. Morris gets it into Rubel. Hits the cutting Willis. Oh, can't get the roll. Rebounded by Grimes. And Coach Bechtel not happy. We're executing on offense, but we're jogging back to defense instead of crashing the boards like we normally do. So he's saying to make sure we crash the boards. Even though we're up, it's a running clock. You don't want to start playing lazily, if lazily is a word. Allen guarded by Willis. Willis with the steal. He's going to wisely back it out. And then he's going to be fouled. I think that's going to be Trenton Jeffries who picks up the foul. Yep. So Jeffries picks up his 3rd, and then Ronnie Dotson and Brody Sullivan are going to check back in. Charlie Halcomb here to inbound. Can't find anybody. Finally gets it into Rubel. Rubel up and in over Tayson Stewart. He's got 15, and they really have no answer. They don't, without Bryson Grimes, they don't have a lot of size. And Grimes and Sullivan, both, Sullivan's not small, but both sophomores and not quite as strong as Rubel. Rubel with the strong rebound off the Dotson miss. Up ahead, Charlie will pull the trigger, air ball. Rebounded by Caden Powers. Oh, Morris just finds Rubel for 2 more. Beautiful find there from Luke Morris. I think we lost signal there for a second, folks, so hopefully we're all back and live. Rubel with the steal. 35 seconds left here. They lofted into Rubel, kicks out to Powers, 3 on the way, buries it. Caden Powers with the 3, Rubel with the assist. And the Royals lead by 41 here as the 3rd quarter winds to a close. Dotson pulls the trigger. He'll answer with a 3 of his own. He's got 6 to lead the Rebels. Good ball movement there, but stolen away by Vance Taylor. Caden Willis tries to steal it away. Taylor finds Dotson, but they can't get it off. And that's going to end the 3rd quarter with the score. Eastern Hancock 55, Randolph Southern 17. You're listening to the Eastern Hancock Sports Network.
We'll see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
All right, folks, it's the end of the 3rd quarter, so you know what time it is. It's time for our Dave's Express Car Wash trivia question. So the Mid-Eastern Conference has been a real conference of parity. There's been a parity. There has been competitive basketball top to bottom. Going back to 1994, that's as far back as I can go with John Harrell's records. There's only 3 teams that have not won a Mid-Eastern Conference championship in boys basketball. So this being a Mid-Eastern Conference matchup, we're looking at that. So this has been a conference that has been deep. Always competitive. You rarely see somebody go undefeated in conference play here in the Mid-Eastern Conference. So what are the 3 teams going back the last 30 years that have not won a conference championship. Powers no good, gets his own rebound, and then that pass is deflected over to Morris. Willis takes it on the end, and Willis is going to be fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot a pair. That foul goes on 12, Noah Allen.
His first, team's first. Willis at the line for 2.
Willis misses everything on the first. Probably best that Coach Bechtel was talking to the bench and not watching. Second one's perfect. Willis has 10. That puts him in double figures. Allen gets the screen. Hands off to Stewart. Stewart with the ball. Working on Morris. Nearly lost the handle, but Allen picks it up. Allen kicks over to Dotson. Into the corner. Long 2 from Brody Sullivan. He buries it. 56-19 here. 7 minutes left in the game. Running clock, as we said. Willis tries to skip it into Rubel. Rubel saves it right back to Willis. Caden goes up and under, no good. Trying to draw the foul rather than just going strong, and that's brought back by Taylor. 3 from Dotson in the corner, no good. Rebounded by Dotson. Noah Allen with the ball up top now. Going to reset the offense. Coach Stewart not real happy with their execution right now. Charlie Halcomb nearly gets the steal and then maybe slides out of bounds. Checking into the game for the Royals, Schilling, Manship, Shaw, and Winnan. Everybody will come out but Powers. Take and the reverse layup there by Brody Sullivan is good. Gets them past the 20-point threshold. Little pressure here. We haven't seen this in the first 3 quarters. Going to lead to a wide open Winnan 3, and Miles Winnan's going to bury the 3. So Noah Allen gets cut off there by Miles. Dishes to Stewart. He hands off to Vance Taylor. Back up top to Dotson. Tayson Stewart with it. Schilling with the quick hands, deflects it. Powers with the steal up ahead to Manship, and Manship lays it in for 2. Eastern Hancock back up by 40 with 5 minutes left here in the game. And again, our Dave's Express Care trivia question. What 3 Mid-Eastern Conference teams have never won a conference championship? Going back the last 30 years. That's all the records we have. That foul was on Ronnie Dotson. His first, team second. Next time out, we'll hit you with the answer to our trivia question. Shaw back to Powers to Schilling. Nice pass. Nice extra pass over to Manship. Manship buries the short jumper for 2. Manship with 6. They hit Grimes on the roll, and he's going to be fouled by Manship.
Fouls on the Royals, number 25, Eli Manship.
That foul goes on Manship, his first. Team's first, so Grimes at the line to shoot 2. Grimes is a 40% free throw shooter on the season, but he'd only attempted 5 coming into this game, so nice job by him hitting the first and the second. We've got a couple Randolph Southern fans watching and talking in the chat. We appreciate you guys watching us. Hopefully we're doing a good job with the game. Allen's going to take it coast to coast. Can't get the roll. Schilling with the rebound. He's going to get it to Powers. Powers to Shaw. Shaw thought about the three. He already hit one tonight. Get it over to Powers. Powers pulls up. Nice extra pass to Manship. And Eli Manship with the basket, assisted by Caden Powers. So Noah Allen kicks it over to Stewart. Stewart hands off to Dotson. Dotson deep three over Powers. No. Rebounded by Sullivan, and he puts it back up, and that's going to be Schilling's 5th foul. Oh, no, they give it to Shaw. Never mind. That's going to send Brody Sullivan to the line. Brody's only 2 of 2 on the season. Brody's first free throw's on the way, a little too hard. He'll have one more. That foul on Shaw is his first, team's second. Second free throw is good for Sullivan. Powers to Schilling, back to Powers. Back to Schilling. They get it across to Manship, and a little too hot there for Manship. If that ball had been oblong, then Manship would have snagged that one-handed, but he's better at catching a football. He makes some miraculous catches in football practice. Dotson gets it into Grimes. Grimes stolen away by Shaw. Miles went in the corner, finds Shaw. Back to Schilling. Schilling's going to drive, take it all the way in. No good, and it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Randolph Southern ball. So let's go ahead and hit our trivia question. What 3 teams have not won a Mid-Eastern Conference boys basketball championship in the last 30 years? Daleville, Union Modoc, and Westdale are the 3 that have not won MEC championships in the last 30 years. And Westdale's a little bit misleading. They've only been in the conference since 2008. I think they were an original member and then rejoined. Oh, nice pass there. Allen hits the basket. Allen with 7. He leads the Rebels. Winning in the corner with it. He's going to drive, pull up 15-footer. No. Manship tips it to Shaw. Manship corner 3. Air ball. Rebounded by Dotson. Noah Allen working on Schilling. Up to Dotson, over here to Stewart. Stewart with the take, no good. Rebounded by Powers, up ahead to Manship. Manship's pass deflected. Oh, Miles couldn't keep up with it. Grimes gets on the floor. Nice hustle there by Grimes. Gets the ball back to Noah Allen. Allen poked away, but actually worked out for him. Gets it into Grimes. He's working on Manship. Grimes up and over Manship. No. Schilling with another rebound. 1 minute to play. Schilling up to Shaw. To Manship to Powers. Good ball movement here from the Eastern Hancock team. No good there. Miles winning too strong, and Manship's going to slap it out of bounds. And I'll tell you this about the Randolph Southern team. This team, we said it in the pregame, they start 4 freshmen and sophomores on this team and 1 junior. So starting 5 is going to be back for this team next year. And from what I've watched here in the second half, this group of guys is playing with our group of younger guys pretty even. I think we started this quarter. The foul there went on Stewart. We started this quarter with a 40-point lead. We have a 39-point lead right now. So this fourth quarter has been pretty even. This team, I think you're going to see them probably continue to struggle a little bit this year with some growing pains. You see that with any young team. But they're going to keep getting better, and you're going to see over the next couple of years, this is going to be a very solid team. They've got size. I mean, Stewart's a 6'3 freshman. Sullivan and Grimes, 6'3", 6'4 sophomores. Trenton Jeffries, a 6'2 junior. You're going to see a good team here over the next couple of years. They're just going to have to struggle through some growing pains as they get better here in the meantime. So Eastern Hancock comes away with a 65-26 victory. The Royals will move to 4-4 on the season as they go into the Christmas break. and they actually don't have a game until January 5th. So big time off here for the boys. They'll be back in action at home, I believe it's January 5th, against the Wapahani Raiders for a big conference matchup. So Eastern Hancock, as we said, moves to 4-4. They are now 2-1 in Mid-Eastern Conference play. Randolph Southern falls to 1-5. They will be back in action. They have a tournament on December 28th. They will be playing Eastern Greentown and Bluffton on that date. So, again, this is a game we needed to win. We needed to get some confidence back. After that Blackford game, we came out pretty flat, so it was nice to see us come out, shoot the ball so well tonight. Charlie Halcomb hit a couple threes to get us going. Shaw was hitting threes. Powers was hitting threes. And it's really what we've needed offensively. Caden Rubel with 14 rebounds. Again, he had 17 last game, 14 again tonight. I think he had 13 against Knightstown, so 3 straight games and double-figure rebounds for him. So really good night overall. A lot of great things we can talk about with the Royals here. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with our final stats here momentarily.
Yeah, I am. Are you going for prom royalty?
Yeah, I'm going to try and win this year.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Reagan, look out! Ah!
Okay, so some final stats here from Lynn, Indiana, the campus of Randolph Southern High School. Our final numbers for the Royals. Caden Rubel led the way with 17 points and 14 rebounds. He also had a season-high 5 assists with all that. Second was Caden Willis. Caden had 10 points, 5 boards. Then we had a slew of guys right there behind him. Eli Manship, 8 points on 4 of 4 shooting. Luke Morris, 8 points, 6 assists. Caden Powers was 6 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals. Charlie Halcomb, 6 points on 2 of 4 from beyond the arc. And then Garrett Shaw with 5, including his first made 3 of the season. Miles Winnan hit a 3, his first points of the season. And then Luke Schilling had 2 points to go along with a season-high 6 rebounds. The Royals shot 8 of 18 from beyond the arc, by far their best clip of the season, while holding the Rebels to 8 of 29 from the field and 2 of 17 from beyond the arc. The Royals also forced 16 turnovers, including 11 in the first half. One other stat of note, we held the Randolph Southern Rebels to 26 points. That is tied for the 8th fewest points allowed in a game. It's tied with, we held Greenfield Central to 26 back in 2011. So a nice job there for this team defensively. So I want to thank everybody who tuned in here tonight. We will be back in action. Again, the boys don't play until January 5th, but actually my wife and I will be on the call on Thursday night. The girls head to Monroe Central, and if you don't know, folks, our girls are fun to watch, and that game is going to very well could determine who could win the conference for the girls. Monroe Central, a very good basketball team. Those two teams right now in charge of the Mid-Eastern Conference. So that's going to be a great matchup. My wife and I will be on the call. It'll be a varsity-only game, so 7 p.m. tip-off. So make sure you guys tune in. We'll have all the action. And like I said, the boys then will be off until January 5th. So we want to thank everyone who tuned in tonight. We appreciate you guys for watching and listening with us. And, again, Eastern Hancock with the big win, 65-26. And we will see you guys at the next game.